You know, for years, I've always talked about the obsession that the folks have with us. No matter what we do, they won't stay away. If we say, hey, you know what? Okay, you don't want us around? No problem. They talk about all this fatigue crap. And then, you know, we have some fatigue too. Trust me, we have way more fatigue. And actually, black fatigue, you know, they stole that line. They stole that sister's title of her book, right? And turned it into something it wasn't even meant to be. Actually, black fatigue was about us being tired of them and they racism, you know, but they want to take the sister's work and try to act like, oh, they you know, it means they're tired of us. And them people, they can't even come up with their own stuff to say. That's the thing. They are not a progressive people, okay? It's just not progressive. Not at all. The same slurs, the same stereotypes. Like nothing has changed, right? Now, they say they have all this fatigue. They say they're tired of black people. Oh, I'm tired. But yet they're not tired enough to stay away from us, whether it's digitally, whether it's physically, no matter what. So I want you to play with what this sister has to say, because it is tiring. It's very tiring to deal with people who say they don't like you, but yet won't stay away. Let's go check that out.
White people can watch, you guys can watch whatever you want. Just with the comments you become, like if you don't like I don't get it. Like I've blocked, sometimes some of you guys, your comes up on my page and I go and I block it. And then I go to my settings and hit the reset shit so it doesn't come back again. Because that's how adamant I am that I'm just not interested in anything that you people have to say. But for some reason, y'all cannot do that. What is the obsession? You don't want us around you. We create something else and then you still bring your Elmer's glue looking asses over here. I'm not understanding.
You, a sister, you would never understand it because it's not nothing that's normal. No one that is normal go around people they don't like. You don't be around people that you say, you know what, they not my cup of tea. I don't like their culture. I don't like their way of being. So I'm just going, hey, I'm not going to even mess with them. I'm not watching what they're doing. I'm not entertaining anything they do. I have my own community, my own things that I do like, and I'm going to stay over here. But no, instead of staying within their community, instead of staying within their wheelhouse, they have this sick obsession with us, and they got to come into our spaces. They want to sue because they can't get into something we're doing. You understand what I'm saying? They want to do all kind of things to encroach into what we're doing, while at the same time saying they don't like us, while saying they're tired of being around us, but yet we can't. And that was the same thing when our brothers and sisters built our own towns. They say, you can't come to our town. Okay, black people say, cool, we built our own town way over here. No, what did you do? When our towns get thriving and popping, they want to sit up here and go bomb and destroy our towns. When you said we couldn't even be around you. That's why we over there doing what we're doing. Every single time black people have built something, no matter what it is, here they come trying to get in the mix of it. And what we have to do what our ancestors didn't do, we have to do that strong gatekeeping. Gatekeeping keeps a lot of people out. And no one should be forcing themselves into what we got going on. The main thing what you have to do is three things, definitely online. Block, number one, block. Make your block hand, your block finger, whatever finger it is, make your block finger strong, okay? Make it extremely strong. Number two, do not respond to them in comments. Don't argue with them. Don't explain anything to them. If you know it's in bad faith, if you know it's trolling, if you know it's just on some anti-black racism, don't do that. Now, if you're being asked a genuine question, go to that person's page and see if they're a genuine person. And you make your assessment based on their page if you choose to respond to that or not. But also at the same time, we're not here to be asking no dear black people questions. We're not here to be educating them about anything because, you know, when you go to college, you pay for that education. So you should pay black people for the education. So if they want to know something about black people, then you say, hey, well, you know, you can send me this money on some Apple Pay. I can send you a Stripe link, a Square link, a Venmo link, Cash App, PayPal. Which one? And whatever you charge for your fee, your education fee, then you charge, get paid, and then you go ahead on and give and educate them because they paid for it, right? I don't believe black people should be educating for free. We've done too much for free already. We did 250 years on that plantation for free. We were doing sharecropping and all that mess for free. Convict leasing for free. No more free 99 at all. Now, they won't stop doing it, sister. Trust me, they won't. You can have, and I know, I remember the first time back in 2017 when YouTube had that, what they call the adpocalypse at the time. Advertisers were pulling out of YouTube, ad revenue dropped by 50%. And everybody was going to Patreon. So I went to Patreon at the time and said, you know what, I'm pausing my content here. I'm going to go to Patreon. And some people didn't like I did that. I mean, I didn't care at the time. Because, hey, if you like my content, then you go to our Patreon at that time period. And what I end up doing, I started noticing the folks start subscribing to our Patreon to listen to what we had to say, and then they were still complaining behind on Patreon. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're paying to troll? Like that is some sick, obsessive crap. That's when I realized how deep it goes that, you know, look, it's one thing to troll for free, but to pay to troll, that is some next level dedicated trolling. Because I'm gonna say with black people, the moment you put up a paywall, you're not gonna have no trolls from black people. You're just not gonna have them. But them folks, when they serious with you and want to keep getting at you, they will pay to troll. It don't matter how much it is, they will pay to troll. So, sister, it's something that you won't understand. Our ancestors didn't understand it. It's a sick obsession with us, and they don't even understand it. Because they can't even tell you why they so obsessed with us, why they won't leave us alone, why they won't stay off our pages. You know, when they supposed to be so high and mighty and know everything and, you know, so-called superior, they can't even tell you. That's why I said, stop giving them your energy. Block, delete, and don't engage. And trust me, not giving attention hurts them way worse than you going off on them. So let me tell you something. When you go off on them, you're giving them what they want. They want your energy. They feed off of you being upset. They feed off of that. They feed off of you being sad. They feed off of you just being confused and arguing with them and reacting to them saying the N-word. Listen, they feed off of that. But when you starve them out of your reaction, you get extremely cold, no emotion, like nothing they say means anything. You're not engaging with them. You're like, hey, look, I'm only engaging with the FBAs. I'm only engaging with whoever else I want to engage with. But them, no, I'm not doing it because I don't have the mental bandwidth to engage with that anymore. I refuse. And I want to tell you something else. As you get older, you're really more cautious of who you're engaging. Why? Because you've learned that you don't have time to waste. You learn that you can maximize your time a lot better. And that's a bunch of time wasting. Don't waste your time arguing with people that don't like us. Don't waste your time. Just block, don't respond, move on, and talk to the people who you do want to talk to and the people who are you trying to reach. That's what I tell all my people. Don't engage them. Because let me tell you something. They can't talk by themselves. And sure, they can't talk on a block account. And if they go get another account, you block it. They go get another account, you block it. And it don't matter if they got 100 accounts. It's easy for me to press my finger 100 times to block you. Well, it's very easy. You trust me. It's going to create more effort on you to create accounts than for me to block you. And when I start doing that, they don't bother me like that. Why? Because I'm going to block them. I catch them, I block them. If they watching in silence. They're not watching talking to me. I'll tell them all that. If I see something you say is out of line, don't worry about it. You're out of here. And that really go for anybody, but especially for those who got an anti-black, racism. So that's it, sister. No, don't trip. Just block and don't respond. That's the best way to handle it.